Hello, everyone, and welcome to Short Rest for episode 34. Cyclopes. Is that what we're calling it? Cyclopes.
No, wait.
I thought this one was called spider.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be called Hella Spiders.
Hella Spiders, right. We're saying it now, so I remember. Yeah.
Hella Spiders.
The last one can be called Cyclopes.
Also, this is going to be the first episode that's going to have our special opening.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Yay! Yeah, we have our special opening. I learned After Effects.
He did the thing.
I did the thing. Amazing.
We look like professionals.
I know. We actually have like an intro song that everything came from a library that we have license for. I love it.
Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys finished your fight with the Cyclopes. Spoke to the captain of the watchtower, the checkpoint, with a successful check, was able to kind of finagle your way in, even with the passes. You were going to get through regardless. There was just some curiosity of the rare kind who come in here who aren't part of the Lumber Association. There was a lot of opportunity for you guys to ask questions about, like, the quarry project if you wanted to ask about that, but no one here brought it up. I was expecting the conversation, but we'll see.
One track mind.
Yep.
One track mind.
More careful what not to mention.
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
Get the ball
so
out
much
of here.
Yeah.
Nick, Titan, this is exactly what I put Amber, Stephen Temple through during the Mosted series, which is I flood them with all these tasks to complete, and I was like, and now do things.
Yeah, but you underestimate the three of us because we have a completionist complex problem. And we all said...
And more importantly, we have the power of friendship.
We all said that we felt like we were busting through walls, and we only didn't do one thing, which was the stupid basilisk thing.
I'm still surprised you remember that. Yes.
That's why I'm the note taker. I correct you when I want. It's
you guys,
fun sometimes.
Collected some Webbers, which are, I thought of the best way. So,
giant ass bunny feet.
Giant feet.
I was thinking more like duck feet because they're Webbers, but okay.
I was thinking like snowshoes, where they look like little tennis rackets. That's like we're just walking around.
I think essentially.
Yeah, that's probably a closer rack.
So, I got inspired. Like I guess there's a strip in South America or something. It's like from North America to South America. There's like this strip of like wet, dense, forest or jungle or something. This greenery space that is considered deadly. Like they don't recommend anyone traversing it because like half people who try it die. And I'm like, great, that's Jorgen Kiln. It is just all this sort of heavy moisture like space because it's near the ocean, it's near a rapid river, and it's just collecting moisture as well as sort of the melted snow from the mountain. It is just this pool of undergrowth that never decays. And it's just it has all these insects that grow overly because there's not a lot of people there. Which you guys are obviously running into are these giant spiders. You're getting snapped by mosquitoes every hour on the hour because you guys are coated in some sweet, sweet moss.
Thanks, I hate it.
We're trying to fix that, but spiders got mad.
The spiders got mad. I was really getting Auburn flashbacks. Like all I was waiting for is like, oh, the spores were going to attack you. That's what I was waiting for.
I had to find a way to make it feel different, but it is kind of on the same vein of like,
just like
this jungle hates us.
Just like old times.
Yeah.
Instead of spores, we got mosquitoes.
Pretty much. And it's wild that all this happens in one day. You guys technically went to the Throne Stone prison, then traversed the lake, then fought the Cyclops, then went into the jungle, all in a single day.
Don't do Hell's Week to us at level 6. I think we did it at level 8, and I think we all fucking cried.
Jorgen Kiln is Hell's Week.
No.
I expressively said this out loud during planning. I went, Amber,
I know.
I used to do tundra travel, like, you know, what happens in the snowy terrain. I did desert travel, what happens on these random encounters. I was like, it's very rare that I get to do jungle/desert or jungle or forest, excuse me. And now I get to. Now there's all this shit happening.
Well, you know, we don't all have family members anymore, so you know what? They're all dead in the ground. It's fine.
Yeah. So like, just I think I speak on behalf of the party, but could you not? Thanks.
Right now, the thought I'm having is, you know how we were saying maybe we should be nice to the ecosystem? No, fuck this ecosystem.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I was like, we're just not gonna tell anybody. Listen, I can control the flame. Somebody will put it out.
My biggest
Raise
question,
everything to the ground.
my question to you all is, how are you sleeping?
Not fucking here.
I say if we clean out all the nests, maybe here, but we need to clear all the nests.
The moment you said watering hole, I was like, I am fucking going near that thing because it's like one of the key things, not necessarily jungle, but like for Phoenix is to survey the area in and out. And it's like, if there is no like prey or something that is smaller down the food chain there, what the fuck is? And so I was like, nope, no.
I wanted to present you guys with an opportunity for those who did loud themselves up with moss, which was everyone
Which
here
is
in the
all of
party.
us.
That there was going to be a moment where I was like, okay, and then there is water where you can wash it off. You can completely wash it off, and it's clean water. You'll be safe enough for like that'll be a problem. But then you'd have to fight these things. So you technically did not have to go towards the water. You could have just kept on going. Yeah,
Die of
arrow.
1,000 stab.
This whole
I felt gross.
excursion makes him want to go back on the ocean, which is a rare thing. He doesn't actually like it there, but he's just like, yeah, water, please.
If you guys decide to take a long rest without washing, that is essential. I would ask you to make a con check to see if the constant biting doesn't wake you up.
I feel like we're gonna have an Alanis moment where they're all attracted but to the flame, and then they all come out and burn everything down, except they're gonna eat us. So I don't want it.
I think I've been building this up for a while, and I kept on telling you guys, like, Jorgenkelm, there's a reason why the kingdom doesn't want you to go there. So I'm not without fault. I've been telling you guys for a long time. This is
We have to go
a harsh
to get
space to be in.
what's his face fixed.
Christoph
Yeah,
Bordoon.
and other stuff.
Bordoon.
Hey, I'm straight chilling. I still haven't used my second wind yet, and I'm only missing 5 HP.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Thanks.
No worries. But I know for a fact I burned through a lot of features that
Key
everyone has.
points. Yeah.
Nah, chilling.
Understood.
I guess about the good news in terms of other spells that I haven't used yet. So I did take the spell Rope Trick. So we have a pretty guaranteed, comfortable short rest whenever we need it. So if people do get beat up and like we're not sure if we're going to be able to get away with a long rest, we can at least take a short rest in comfort and style in 10 feet off the ground or however long I make the rope.
Go ahead and make up what that interdimensional space within the rope looks like. You have the it looks like a diner. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it does need to look like something. I hadn't really thought about that, but yeah, that's fun.
So yeah, I mean, to summarize what happened here is you guys finished fighting Cyclops. You guys went into Jorgenkiln, and you got you avoided a poison flower or a poison sort of like this sort of drapery, this curtain of poison flowers, and you guys ran into some spiders. And now it's nighttime.
That
Now we
poison
have
flower
fun.
thing almost got Arrow. I was like, man, he does kind of want to go look at the pretty flower. But he was told explicitly not to, so I was like, okay.
By two different people.
It's like, don't go to the pretty flowers. But then I realized it's like, but the pretty flowers might be useful. So,
I was like,
assuming
I'm
you
fine with collecting stuff, just don't touch it. If you got a method to not touch it.
Speaking of which,
benefit
Legati,
of one person having mage hand.
Legati, can you roll me a d4?
Oh.
Or Nick, can you roll me a d4?
How many he got?
Yeah, let's see how many you got.
4.
He's got
Nice.
four.
Damn.
It's pretty
We're
good.
gonna make our own paralysis.
Exactly.
I mean, we have the recipe in Phoenix's book because of Miles.
You can roll. I mean, we can roll a nature check to see if you find a way to maybe make that into something.
It was funny when when I was making this character, he was like, "What do you think Miles left Phoenix? Like, what do you think she would take with her?" And I was like, probably like a Poisoneer's freaking book because this dude was like crazy in the head.
No, that was the best one. It's like if I had to take something to Miles, no, I take his notebook. That's genius.
Because like Mike gave me an option between a couple books, and I was like, well, if she's out, I don't want stuff that's categorized in Anburn because it's like that's not gonna help me. I'm not in Anburn, so I was like the poison one.
Heck yeah. If we could make like what is it? Contact poisons to put on our like swords and stuff.
I was thinking like you put them on the arrows and it's like we could shoot poison.
That
darts.
was
Yeah,
that was a
well-
Mosted thing. We did get fucked over pretty.
Yeah.
You didn't hear that, Caleb. Pretty hard.
We're gonna brainstorm some ideas here.
We'll have to first roll probably investigation check on that book to see if you can find the right page that describes this flower in particular. And then does anyone here have, curiosity, does anyone have like proficiency with herbalism kits or poisoner's kits or alchemist tools?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Those things just survival.
Does anyone have those types of toolkits?
No, I took freaking wood carving, bro. 3 of us did.
Okay. Well, you might want to find someone who can probably do this for
Hold
you
on.
then.
Wait, maybe I do.
Because then it's just going to be you grabbing the flower and going, I guess I just do this?
Herbal
I
handbook.
don't know what...
Yeah, you just you get some meat or some type of grain alcohol, pour it in the jar, let it distill.
I do have the moonshine. I was saving that, but we could use it to kill people. It's fine.
You have a flower?
I
the
mean, we're supposed to
moonshine?
be burning things with that,
Moondrop.
so.
Yeah.
Moondrop flower?
No,
Yeah.
she has the actual moonshine, the
Yeah,
liquid,
the fire
breathing
moonshine
idea.
Oh, yeah.
I also still have a water skin full of that.
Yeah, we both do. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Phoenix has idea. She had 2 different routes to go with it. It has not used either one.
I like to imagine that after this fight, you're like, you know what? Burn it all because we got to sleep here.
Oh yeah, hold on a minute. She could just touch it and burn it. It's fine.
Oh boy. Well, I was telling Ember because I was mentioning this before that this is the most amount of random encounters that I've made up for the sort of like insect infested jungle and forest. That I was like, I can't wait to throw this at you guys. So it's not over.
Yeah, I figured.
It's bad. It's not over.
I like
Rest
punching
first.
things.
On
Thanks,
principle,
I hate
I
it.
usually roll like a random encounter per long rest. Like, all right, this day is filled with this, or this day is filled with this. No, a fool's day is worth 3 or 4 random encounters.
Nice.
Bro, like, call back to Mosted, Rolly, freaking, you were from the swamp, and then you were, like, your family's from Anburn, some of the most, like, sweatiest / dangerous place.
Oh, it was funny. We were talking about this for Rolly, and I was like, if Rolly ever met Phoenix,
Oh, yeah,
you
that was
both
so
love
fun.
fighting. I think you guys
Let's
be really
go.
good friends. Like, you want to fight? Yeah, I want to fight. Let's
They'd
fight.
probably be challenging each other left and right.
It's the fire versus fire thing. Like it's just there'd be like, competitively friendly contests. They're
Yeah, like,
just-
it wouldn't be, like, mean. It would just be for fun.
Yup. It'd be one of those like we're gonna fight each other till like we're on the edge of death, but at the end we're just gonna hug it out.
One of us is gonna get knocked on their butt. It's fine.
Yes, absolutely.
I've been thinking a lot.
Chances are it's gonna be Rolly because he's not that fast. But
Bro, you're level 20.
and
you're
I'm
level
not that
20.
fast.
I'm fast, but damn.
All you gotta do is just run, and then Rolly has to try to
Relapse.
catch you. Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. No.
It's like, quick, look how to use me.
I also had a
He's like,
long
"Oh,
thought.
She
I had
did
a
it
long
again.
thought
Oh
about,
no.
Where you guys were from, and I was like, I think the only 2 people who would be very comfortable is probably Phoenix and Diva. You 2 would probably be like the closest to be like, okay, this is like my backyard. It's
like-
different, but I get it.
A uniquely dangerous
Terrain.
backyard.
Yeah. Definitely when I was building this, I was like, the 2 people who'd probably, I feel like Agati would be not comfortable, but intrigued wherever he would go. I think regardless of what environment he finds himself in, he'd be like, ooh, this is interesting. The person who I knew who was going to absolutely hate this space is probably going to be Arrow, who's going to walk around and be like, I hate this place. It sucks.
Like he was honestly kind of relieved to see it was a giant spider, because he's like, I know what that is. That can be killed pretty easily. That's fine. But yeah, no, he hates not having easy line of sight of everything because there are trees everywhere. Doesn't like having to like wade through mud because like it should either be wood planks or ocean. Why am I in the middle? It
So
sucks.
All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for a short rest for episode 34. We'll check you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.